you and stuff, or is it just me? There's something. Maybe. Hang on, let me just check. Okay. Looks like it should be on. But who knows? Windows recently updated and it's usually pretty weird. But hopefully someone will come in and let me know if there are issues and I can try to fix them. But in the meantime, not annoying, let me just check. Seems to be fine. Anyway, I can continue. Howdy Internet, I'm Beanuts. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. And while Windtrace is indeed here, I want to focus more on the story quest to start.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
I was going to proceed with the story quests. Who is Mondstadt's strongest fighter? Customers at the Angel Share have started debating the hottest topic on Mondstadt streets. Who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Kind of seems a bit slow as I'm playing. How does it look on the stream? I have to wait for it to catch up so I can see. Does seem kind of slow, but still not as bad as it has been in the past. Let's see how it does. The real test is aiming with gun. I barely move with my mouse. This isn't good. Once I enter aim mode, it's like dead. I should be able to turn around a lot more. I need to turn up my mouse sensitivity. I can do that normally. Would that work? Turning up my mouse sensitivity for aim mode, or should I just try to avoid using one of my most powerful? Sensitivity in aimed mode. See what happens there. That's better at least. I'm glad they have a setting for that, but it shouldn't matter that much, should it? I need to wait until night. Well, thankfully there's a mechanic for that. I wish that would hurry up the furniture building too. But it's real time. Just like the rest.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
It's a bit better. And she has fair artifacts, but I think I would prefer to get 3-star and above from doing the different stuff.
If I take a back alley, I shouldn't pick up some
I do have to. For this, I still need to do leyline deposits 5 times for that. I need to purchase 2 items from the traveling salesman, another teapot. I'm not going to get that one unless I can do co-op. Windtrace coins is easy. The wishes, I'm not too worried about if we get the new banner. And Spiral Abyss I haven't done in a long time.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Which is kind of wrong. I have a lozenge though. Give me a moment.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Hey.
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
Just want to make sure I'm properly in camera for this. Oh, walked into that one.
Shame I only get to listen in from the other side of the window and don't get to join in the debate. I'd love to give my 2 cents.
Say what? What's up? What's up? Paimon wants in.
Of course, she wants to be involved in
Recently,
this.
all the customers at the tavern have been debating the exact same topic. Who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
The strongest fighter? Must be someone who can floor a whole gang of hilly churls with just one punch.
There must be far more to it than that.
Wow. Then it really must be tough to become the strongest of all.
Depends.
But anyway, is there like a general agreement in the city on who it is, or?
Expecting people to come to a swift and straightforward consensus in the City of Freedom is like expecting fisherman's toast to drop out of the sky.
Don't say that. No, Paimon will expect it.
Everyone's got their own opinion, backed up by a unique set of cherry-picked information. But let's be honest, that's what makes the discussion so impassioned and entertaining.
True, but on the internet these days, you can't exactly have a discussion anymore. People are so convinced that they're right even when they don't bring evidence. And like when you could have discussions on discussion boards and forums that had the death metal books, the versus posts. As long as people have evidence, I'm willing to, give them the benefit of belief. If you don't have evidence, then they're not going to be able to convince much of anyone.
Mainstream opinion is polarized, with most people supporting one of 2 candidates.
Oh, who are the 2?
One is the Dandelion Knight. The other is the Dark Knight Hero.
Both strong candidates. Who are you voting for?
Oh, Paimon votes for you.
Oh, really? But I'm just an honorary knight, and I'm not really a fighter in Mondstadt. Or from Mondstadt. Well, Jean and the Dark Knight Hero are.
But let's go into the tavern and talk to the patrons. Maybe we'll pick up some juicy gossip.
Oh, I do envy your life of leisure.
Oh yes, leisure. I'm just spending most of my time trying to track down my sister, but leisure.
But don't mind me, of course. I guess I'll just get back to work.
Until you got some time off.
Anything the knights can do for you?
I fully new chapter. There's a tri-filling because there are 3 different levels to it. Goes one after the other. can talk to pretty much everyone here. Let's see what Charles has to say.
What'll it be today?
Recommendations? A cider. Special cocktail.
What'll it be today?
Who's the strongest fighter in Monster?
The strongest fighter? I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information sources.
Like they have an exclusive supplier of wine?
Exactly! That's what Paimon was getting at!
Seems not.
I have no involvement in any intelligence gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark Knight hero.
Huh?
I've heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
I dare to say that there are plenty of adventurers who have.
There it is! The barman's top secret intelligence! Speaking of the Abyss Order, their minions are really stirring up trouble all over the place, aren't they?
Again, this happens before we will be reunited. Oh, I can only ask 4. Let's see what Cyrus has to say. Blew 3 dragons, crushed 2 international pirate organizations, saved tape at once, nothing major. Really, I can ask Jack about it, but I can't ask him about it. It doesn't seem fit. What about upstairs? Nobody's upstairs at all? That seems kind of odd. Although not as odd as that.
Even if you are a close friend.
Thing. Running with me every day, even if she's a close friend. I can sell her 3 apples for 1 more even if I wanted to. Seems like everyone gets into their cups in this city.
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me?
Seems like a good training to have. I'll be falling down.
You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is? In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of them all, Stanley.
Not our Stanley, surely.
Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. But only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Marjafari? Sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those?
I might be scared, but I think I'd beat it.
Yeah! Bam! Wham! Pow!
You a fan of comics?
Come, my friend. Why?
I have a tickle in my nose.
Hi! Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine too?
The question.
The strongest fighter of them all? That would be Jean, obviously. Why? Grandmaster Jean is so strong. She can take out a ruin guard with just a few slashes of her sword.
That is pretty impressive, if true.
And she could wipe out the 3 hilly trill tribes at Dada Upa Gorge all by herself.
Don't I do that on dailies?
Otherwise, we wouldn't have such a carefree existence, with nothing to do.
Is that a complaint? You are a knight, after all.
It's true that Jean makes people feel they're in safe hands. Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
drunker, actually. I never saw Puppy lip you like that.
Hey, amigo. Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. How about it, amigo?
Sorry to disappoint. I'm after something else today.
Huh? The most macho in Mondstadt. She's a little girlie who wears red.
The girl in red? Burning girl? Or Amber.
That's right.
No, Amber's not
I
little.
found this out one day about half a month ago, when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force I have ever seen in my life.
Destructive force, hmm?
I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole landscape in that part of the mountains.
Say what?
Holy moly!
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake. But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Have you reported this to Jean?
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding that much destructive power is a little far-fetched.
Now that bothers you? Also, we have Dawn in our party, so who are you to talk about little girls?
You want to know what I think? I think she has a treasure nobody else knows about.
What's that got to do with strength?
Maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
What kind of treasure is powerful? Enchanted?
Did you say treasure?
Uh-oh.
Did Paimon imagine that, or did you hear it too?
You're seeing things.
It's just a guess. I mean, no. It's a bard's razor-sharp intuition.
I'll take you at your word for now.
Thank you, amigo. I am so happy to meet a true amigo. Who would have thought?
So, this girl, what's her name?
I do not know her name. I do not see her often in Mondstadt.
You don't? Then is she technically a fighter in Mondstadt? To be able to be the strongest?
Hey, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Okay, if you say so.
Doesn't sound like much to go on.
No, it's not really elite, but it is interesting.
But thanks for your intel. Patton was right about one thing.
Those choice of candidates are just, it's just plain weird. Everyone has an opinion.
Everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded. How are we ever gonna find out who Mondstadt's strongest fighter is? Eureka! Paimon's got it!
What?
Let's go see what Jean says.
Jean?
Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing.
What makes you so sure?
Come on! Let's just go and ask already. We'll never find out if we don't.
Yeah, me as well. I mean, we could ask D-Luke about it too.
What would you like?
At least I can skip going out of the bar and just go here. And by the way, this is where Gaiax is for the heading thing. Windtrace. It's kind of one-sided. I mean, it's 3 versus 1 with the hunter being the one, but the hunter has a bunch of AoE skills that can help them to find the rebels really, really easily. It's also got small areas to hide in, so the hunter has a lot of important advantages. The rebels do have some good hiding skills, but if they're caught within an AoE and captured, that's it. I've been in some matches where the rebels win, but I think it's easier on the hunters. Especially if you get spotted and get into a chase, because while both have limited stamina, the rebels are more likely to run out of stamina. when it was my turn as hunter, usually I would catch people when they were trying to hide, rather than being in a chase. I think they tried to choose a place and then thought they were completely hidden. Trying not to kill myself on lag. I want that. What the heck? Where's my pine? Now I'm connecting with something. I guess I should roll back the Windows update after. If it's acting like this, it's definitely going to get in the way of me being able to do things. Yeah, come on. There's also some weird audio stuff underneath. At least it sounds like it this volume. So after the stream, I will roll it back. There were actually two update. Wonder this one. The cumulative update AB 5003173. There were two of them though. The driver. Probably was already the one that I was looking at. Other updates. Here, cumulative update for .NET Framework 3.5 and 4.8 for Windows 10 version 20H2. AB 4601554 might be the one that was noticed as having issues for some people playing games. Or one of those two, but they were also supposed to solve issues. Hello Blades Clan, and welcome to the stream and Genshin Impact. Currently I am doing Klee's story.
Oh, Master Jean! Sorry to bother you. We're collecting intel on the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
Trying to name it as though it already exists and yet not knowing what it should be called. Just the ranking.
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I cannot help. I do not have any relevant documentation on that topic.
So, do you have any idea who might be strongest?
Oh, well that sucks.
That's not really how I would put that complaint.
Paimon was hoping he would at least make the top 5.
Really? You thought I'd be on it even though I'm not official knight?
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered.
Thanks for that vote of confidence.
Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city, although he is keeping a low profile.
Well, not low enough to escape your attention, but perhaps to escape Diluc's? That seems odd.
If you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on the lookout for danger.
Of course.
Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength, I trust you will be able to help keep the area safe.
Yeah, I can take on an Abyss Mage or two. Even Harold, though, may want to watch out for the other ones.
After he beats the Abyss Order, he'll climb up that ranking table faster than he climbs up all those cliffs.
Come on, there's no ranking table.
Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order to bits is the right thing to do.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what they're up to, but what we do know doesn't indicate good things.
I like your enthusiasm. It is infectious.
Why such stilted language, though?
But be careful out there.
Of course. So that's all she has to say on that. Why did it go like that? Oh, wait. Give a munchkin.
Are you alright?
Why didn't Zach get any real lines for this?
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for bumping into you.
You dropped something.
Hey, look! There's...
Explosion inside city wall, grounded by thy woe. Be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people, Jean can be dreadful. Onset be bombed, Klee be doomed. A poem?
some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed? Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules.
Survival from what?
Survival rules? Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break under any circumstances.
What's explosions got to do with you?
Otherwise, something terrible would happen.
Here writes like this.
Yep. Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Klee.
My name is Salt.
And Paimon's name is... well, Paimon.
The disadvantages of being a third-person person.
I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary knight who helps Mondstadt.
Indeed I am. And what are you doing here?
Wow! More recognition, yay! Paimon is so happy right now. I heard it from Amber. But wait, no! There's no time for this right now.
Why? What happened?
I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast as I could all the way here.
Oh, what's wrong?
The treasure I buried in the Whispering Woods. It's gone.
Gone?
Did you say buried treasure?
I think she needs our help.
Exactly what Paimon was thinking. Lost treasure is is a big deal. Let us help you find it.
Yay! Thanks, you guys! Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I put a circle around it. I
Okay.
also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easier to find.
I guess it became too easy though.
Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure went missing so easily.
Yeah,
Come
we've
on,
already found the
Mr.
place.
Honorary Knight, let's go!
The red cap kind of reminds me of Red Blood Cell from Cells at Work, but I wonder if she Anone like the big bits. Anyway, we can put part of the way there to a bit faster. Definitely faster than gliding. Sorry, Venti. On another note, Ironmouse has finally debuted her Unleashed form, so sometime soon I'm going to have to get back to the custom Plamo project. Which, of course, I do want to keep streaming. And I also, of course, have to update Bonnie. As, she still got the old look on my Mecha Musume for her. I am definitely rolling that. Breeze with roots around here. The simpler wood is definitely the one that I have the least of.
Next on the agenda.
Okay.
Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy.
Well, Razor and Albedo seem really busy recently.
You know
So
Razor
Klee
now, babe.
must not disturb them. But now Klee has new friends.
Oh, well, that's right,
I
please.
never thought I'd have a new big brother to help me. I'm so happy.
She's like cuteness incarnate, but then you find out that she has a backpack full of explosives. No, the lag is going to make it that much harder for me to get the crystal flies, isn't it? Three. Or 3. Grab the apple.
Speed of light.
No exploding barrels. Oh, that wasn't even the place where it was. Oh, there they are. Come on. Can't move my aim well. I'm going to be able to play like this.
Don't blink!
I definitely don't like the delay. I don't know if it's worth ending the stream until I can go back to update and then coming back in. This is pretty bad. If it gets in the way, I'm gonna have to. Hopefully it's not that bad. And again, we already know that it kind of is. Don't we? Hey, look, a chest. What? That should have been easy. Okay, that's definitely getting in the way.
Speed of light!
Did it actually fall down before I could collect it? What about catching fireflies? Is that even possible right now? Is this the mobile player experience?
We're here. This is the place. Look, this is where my huge treasure was buried.
Yeah, it definitely looks marked by you.
And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground.
Wait, who's that there?
It's an abyss mage! Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about.
And he seems to have something that isn't designed for him.
What's that in his hand?
My treasure!
What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of plan.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight!
After him, I guess.
What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He looks so cute, soft, and fluffy. I want to pet it.
Not exactly. Can't fight it until we catch it.
Game's up! Now hand it over!
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
And how important do you think it is? He put up a barrier.
Born of ice and frost.
Ain't worth anything.
Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys.
Oh. La 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 la.
Why couldn't I get it?
La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la.
Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy.
Well, Razor and Albedo seem really busy recently.
Okay, I'm going to temporarily end the stream and restart. And get rid of the update because this is ridiculous. Alright, so see you after.